guys. Happy Sunday! Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live shout. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Who is here? Say hi, please. Okay. If you are here, say hi. Let's wait for everyone to come up on board. Let's wait. Who is here? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Probably if you are joining me later, you might want to skip a little bit to join the conversation because at the beginning, I always wait for people to join the live chat. Okay. Hi. If you are here, say hi. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. Ciao, buona domenica. Ciao, come stai? Magari oggi parliamo più italiano. Domenica scorsa è un altro tipico in diretta. Ecco perché non ho parlato italiano la domenica scorsa. Magari oggi parliamo italiano. Parla 50-50 oggi, meglio. Come va? Come stai, Valentina? Come stai? Tutto bene? If you're here, say hi, please, at the comment section if you are here, okay? Come stai? Come va tutto? Come va? Come va? Sono qui. Prima giorno in primavera, sì. Join me live link on my bio. Tutto bene, sta bene. Come stai la tua famiglia? Famiglia stanno bene, sta bene famiglia. Sta bene. Magari tra poco senti la voce di Cristina e l'altro. Tra poco. Adesso lei è appena svegliata adesso, magari tra poco urla. Non male, urla tra poco. È così. Come va a Torino? Torino non è Lombardia. Come va? Torino è come si chiama? Come si dire regione? E questa lockdown sta diventa un po' difficile per tutto. Per me non mi piace più perché voglio uscire, voglio andare magari in montagna, al lago, tutte queste campane. Sono stanca di stare a casa. Veramente stanca, solo chiesa. Meno male, chiesa aperto per tutto, meno male. Please, if you are here and you don't understand what I'm saying, you can just write me at the chat, okay, so that I will use the two. Piemonte, sì. If you are here and you don't understand what I'm saying, you can write me, okay, so that I can, let you understand what I'm saying. No, sono stanca, magari io sono l'unica persona che è stanca adesso. Prima, l'anno scorso, era un po' ok, andiamo avanti, tutto va bene, ma adesso sono stanca, è veramente stanca, sono al limite adesso. Speriamo di fare subito i vaccini. Speriamo, ma in Lombardia il vaccino non va bene. Ciao Stella, ciao. In Lombardia non lo so cosa stanno facendo qua in Lombardia, perché Lombardia è regione Lombardia in sanitaria, un po' casinata adesso. Puglia sta andando benissimo a Puglia, ma Lombardia non lo so cosa stanno facendo, ma è veramente casino, È veramente casino. Ma speriamo bene, speriamo bene perché non si può, perché questa è l'estate, non vuole nessuno stare a casa, lockdown, non si può viaggiare. Mamma mia, un anno già passato per questa tutto maledetta Covid, ancora sta andando così. No, 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 basta. Per me basta, basta e basta. Sono stanca di Covid, non voglio più, non voglio sentire Covid. Voglio vita normale, voglio vivere la vita normale perché no, non è facile. Ciao Stella, buona domenica. Come stai? Come stai? Tutto bene? Era così. So today I put up I have this conversation on my Instagram, not with me. I wasn't the one that posted this conversation, black and white. So it kind of interests me to, for us to talk about it. Docas, come stai? Sto bene, Docas, sto bene. A te, come stai? Tutto bene? Sto bene, grazie. Sto bene a casa, ma sono stanca stare a casa perché è troppo pesante questa lockdown. Meno male c'è la chiesa aperta in questo momento, non è come era l'anno scorso, non c'è chiesa, è tutto chiuso. Meno male c'è chiesa, ma una volta a settimana esce in mezzo all'altra persona, in chiesa, pregare. Meno male. È così, ma voi tutto bene? Come sta andando? Sua città, come sta andando? So, back to the topic. I was like, I want. It's kind of interested, to talk about that in black and white, in person, in colors, in everything. Okay, nero e bianco, perché ho scritto su questa in diretto, white, black and white, evil and pure. Why? So, nero e black, in caso se tu non hai capito, nero è black in inglese, white is bianco, come umano, persona colore e persona bianco, diciamo così. Ok, so a lot of people are saying, in caso se non ho capito, scrive per favore, ok? Perché voglio iniziare con l'inglese. Se non ho capito, dimmelo, per favore, ok? So, I saw somebody made the post on her Instagram. So I read that post and it got me thinking, like, that is true, because we are born to believe that black is evil. Like devil is black is for funeral, black is for so many things, and meanwhile white is for wedding, celebration, purity, and angels are white and not black. So the question is, no, I'm not just going to say, the question is is a contribution. If you feel what I'm feeling, you should just contribute into this conversation, because I don't understand why everything black is evil. Why? Because we grow up even in the church saying everything black is evil. Why is that? Because I don't think black is evil or black is ugly, because black is one of my favorite color, not just because I'm a black woman, but black is one of my favorite colors. So why do we associate black with evil? It got me thinking. So if you think you have anything to contribute to this, let me know, because I went crazy past days thinking about it, like, why would black be evil? Why would black be associated with evil? Because for me, black is beautiful, black is awesome. There is nothing, everything goes with black color, black. And when you put white and black together, they are awesome. Like, the color is so much. There is no color that beats black and white together. So why is black evil and white pure? I don't know, honestly. If you think you have any illustration about it, feel free to let me know at the comment section, because it's kind of curious. I'm curious about this. So in Italia sto dicendo nero è sempre nero, c'è qualche persona, diciamo così, nero, cosa, what is, Gaetano, if you are still here, what is devil again in Italian? What is devil again in Italian? And bianco is meraviglioso, angelica, ma nero no. Perché? Perché non ho capito perché tutto questa due colori, nero e bianco, è così. Non ho capito perché. So if you have anything you want to contribute on this, please let me know at the comment section, okay? Let me know. I really want us to have this conversation because it's kind of interesting conversation to have. All right. Male, cattivo, malvagio, esatto. Ma perché? Perché nero è così? Perché tutto questo nome è in nero? Perché? Perché non ho capito. Perché? Il mio domanda è perché? Perché? So while this conversation is holding, if you have anything to contribute on this conversation, just write it at the comment section because I have another thing I also want to talk about. Something like they are both my favorite colors. Exactly, me too. White and black are my favorite color. Mi piace tanto nero e bianco. Mi piace tanto. Mi piace tanto nero e bianco. Non lo so perché. Specialmente nero. Perché nero è cattivo? Perché nero è male? Perché usa maglietta nero come per il funerale? Perché usa usa nero per quando persona triste, perché usa nero in questa maniera, non lo so perché. How will I say it? Sto pensando per questa, perché tutto questo nome è nero, non lo so. Honestly. Anyway, the next conversation I want us to discuss out of curiosity is something that had to associate with one of the conversation I had in my class about biography of someone we read. Because I don't know, I disagreed on the conversation in my class. Okay, so I decided to bring it to you guys here. So the question is, do you think that when somebody, like if somebody likes to read, or somebody likes to do some certain things and don't like to do another thing? Let's focus on reading because the conversation was on reading. So there is this young man. When he was young, reading is his hobby. Like, he loves to read. He can ignore everything just to read, just to sit down and read. Do you think that is a sickness? Because for what I understood at this age of my life is that if you are a parent and you have a child that is passionate about something, you shouldn't tell the child that he's sick. So in this particular book, and the argument was that the child is sick. This is why he only read book. Because he read everything readable, as long as the thing is printed, everything that is written, scriptura, everything that is associated to book or printing, he just, the moment he sets his eyes on that and he pick it and start reading, he can ignore every other things to read. So do you think that somebody that it might be in different aspects of life, it doesn't have to be only reading, maybe when a child have a passion in some certain things and ignore other kind of lifestyle or other kind of chores at home, do you think that child is sick, or is you just have to encourage the child because you already know that this is what the child love? And some parents will say that the child is sick. Do you think the child is sick for having a passion in some things and not having a passion in other things? Like, when a child have a lot of people, not only kids, some families, some people have a passion in some certain things in life that they can forget to do half show because of those things they have passion on, especially when it comes to reading. Hi, Lady King. Ciao cara mia, come stai? Come stai? Tutto bene? Hi Martin. Hi Martina. Ciao bella. Ciao Nekekwan. So I'm talking about I'm going to take you guys back at the beginning of the live. I was talking about because from the title you guys already saw that from the title I said black and white, evil and pure. So the black and white, evil and pure is kind of I'm curious about it because in the world we live in right now, black is kind of evil. Devil is black. Let's say devil is black. Demon is black. And ugly is black. Black dress is associated with funeral, sadness, and etc. Meanwhile, white is angel. Angels are white and not black. What is it called? White dress are pure, are kind of purity. They celebrate anything joy with white and not black. It's just a curiosity. I am not here to point finger at anyone. You guys already know that I'm in international relationship, so I don't fight between the two race. Okay, but I'm curious to know why black is this, because I'm a black and I love black, because I think this whole thing of differentiating colors is one of the problem we are facing in this world today. Because of course, when a child is growing and you tell them, maybe the child dream about a black person or anything black, you will say, oh, you will start, even we blacks also tell our kids that the demons are black. Why is that happening? So that is I'm curious about that. Okay, so I want to know what you think. Hi Mary. Hi sis. I don't think so, because everyone has their own passion. You just have to support the child. Exactly. Please. Biblically, devil is not black. Thank you, thank you. Because I'm actually curious. Jesus Christ is white. Mary is white. Everybody in the Bible is white, according to some people. So it kind of got me curious. Then where is black in the Bible? Because we have two heaven where black we go and white we go. I don't think so. I think we are all going to the same place. We are all going to the same direction at the end of the race. So it's just something that I'm curious to know. Okay. Welcome guys. Black is a neutral color. That is good. That is nice. Let me see this. I don't know why YouTube wants to hide that. Moreover, white was created by man to segregate people. Exactly, exactly. I think they did this at the beginning to, oppress the race black. I think that's, and all this whole story that is associated to black was because not all white, of course, but those ones that think that blacks has enough, are strong enough, they want to suppress the identity, the black identity. I think it's what it is, because if you read the stories of the things that happened during the past, read even American story. I just finished to read American what is it called, the 14th Amendment, from the slavery period to now. I just finished to watch that documentary on Netflix. So and then I saw the post on Instagram where somebody posted it like black and white. I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. I want to talk about it and see other people's opinion. I think at the end of the day, it's just, people just created the color to some feel superior why they preach in the church that is like this, and trying to convince human race, and whereby we grow up knowing all these things, we think is true. But as you grow up, you know that all those things are not true. It's just what human being created to push suppress the other race. For me, that is what I understand about it, because at the end of the day, we are going to the same place. Human race, we are going to the same place. We are all nomady. All human beings are all nomady. We are born. In fact, even now that we call it immigrants, nobody was the first human. We are all everyone was traveling because normally we didn't have house, didn't have anything. First human being, they were just moving around, and they, anywhere the darkness come, they rest there, they kill the animals, they eat whatever they see before they start developing the knowledge to, started creating things close to the sea or the river or the, to the water sides, because that is where the inhabitants of human being began, agriculture and the whole thing. I think this whole color thing is something that human being makes up. I think it's something they make it up to, for some certain people to feel that they are pure, and they are seeing the other race like they are not. For me, I don't know. They had to use white and black to segregate to control. That is true. That is true. It's to control. It's to control, because when they tell their child that the devil is black, come on, the child will grow up when the child see just like white supremacy in America. When the child see a black person, you will think that, you are associated with evil and all that. I think it is what it is. It is. It's true, because in the Bible there is no color. The devil has no color. For me, in the Bible, devil has no color at all. Jesus was never a white man. Exactly. We generally associate light with white color and dark with black colors. I also think it has something to do with religion sometimes, because many things are deemed to happen at night. I think so. Because, at first people would say that at night, at night, in the night is when everything evil happen. But for me, that is not true, because there are some people that are night people that during the night is when you reflect, when you think, everywhere is calm. This is when even for me, I would say this is when the angels move, because there is no complication, there is no noise, there is no distraction. If you want to be awake and pray, or you just want to be awake and meditate towards whatever you want to meditate into, I think at night, I don't know why they say night is evil, but for me, night is not evil. I think night is the right time that people think to clear their brain, or think about what they are planning, or think about their plan. For me, I don't know about others, but for me, at night, I do stay awake at sometimes at night, because I feel calm, I feel quiet, I feel relaxed until I fall asleep. But I don't know why some people associate night with evil. That everything night is, everything darkness is evil. You should be scared of it. I think we shouldn't be training our kids to be scared of darkness. Rather, they should be strong to comfort darkness, because darkness is what we make out of it. Like darkness, if you think that darkness can, kill you or do something bad to you, it's just a stereotype for me. I don't know why I'm thinking like this, because I grew up, being scared of the dark because of most of the time the preaching or what the story I've heard. So I kind of grew up being scared of the dark. I just comforted being scared of the darkness when I started growing up. But when I was little, I was so scared of being alone or scared of the dark. But it takes a lot of courage to comfort that, and it's good for us to stop, to start telling our kids not to, be scared of the dark. Rather, they should use the dark, make use of it, because even the daytime, a lot of things happen during the day, a lot of things happen during the night. So I don't know why the night is most scaring part in the world. I don't know why. Please, Jesus was never one. My opinion, we generally associate light with black and dark with okay, religion sometimes, because many things are doomed happen at night. Yes, but not only the doom happen at night. A lot of good things happen at night. A lot of good things depends on where you channel your energy to. Remember, in this life, where we channel our energy, the things we channel our energy to is the things we comfort. Just like sometimes in the night, maybe you watch horror movie at night and you go to bed, or you think about, because your brain, the last thing you see or the last thing you watch is a horror movie. So when you sleep, all you think about is that. Or maybe when you are thinking about something that's, that is paining you, or thinking about somebody in a certain way, and when you go to bed, all you dream is something that has to associate with that. I think all this whole thing is something that associates with our brain. Just like when they say some people, I've seen a lot of people, when they just pick a fight with somebody, or when they just don't like somebody, when they start thinking about that, thinking about all the things they think that they can do to this person, this innocent person, and as they are thinking about it and they let that overshadow them, they won't know when they start hurting, like when they are thinking started coming out, when they start living their dream, but for them they are still thinking about it, but because they've overthink it, they started living in the reality of those things they have in their mind. I think it's this whole thing has to do with our brain, because like Italians say, brain is the cervello, and inside the brain we have a lot of tiny organs that flows that scientists have not yet figured it out. Okay, so all these things I think is something that has to do with here, because at night you can make a good use of at night period, and you can still make a good use of the daytime. Depends on where you want to channel your energy to. If you want to channel your energy to the dark side of the darkness, you channel it. But if you want to channel your energy in the night to the brighter side, you see everything bright, and that is when you are alone by yourself to think about the things you want to do or you want to achieve. That is when you are just by yourself, because the world is depends, because I know the world we don't have one time, with some have 6 hours ahead of others or below and other, but the country you're living in, if that moment is the that is in is if they're at night, it's like everywhere, everyone is resting, everyone is home. The ones that are working and in the office is not too much crowded the way the daytime is. So I think it's something that has to do how you channel your energy. If it's at night, you think that everything that moves at night is doom, is evil, that means your energy will channel towards that area. But if you think that you have to use it to reflect, to meditate, to think about how to move forward and different things, I think is something that has to do with here. I don't know. This is my own understanding. I don't know. I said I'm curious because I've confronted these two parts of my life. Okay. Even his disciples, they believed the color of Jesus was changed. Honestly, I don't understand. This whole thing is is about superior, it's about power. Let me just say, about all this whole thing is about power. um they had to change the color to look like them. Exactly, true. The whole world was Africa itself, and man began to travel and separate and pose land. True, I believe you, honestly. Before, there was no war, visa, etc. During that time, men had to kill, become brutal to collect natural resources. I'm telling you, because when they moved to the country where they think they have power over, like their power is more than this power. Like, we know that during many years ago, like, black race don't know what gun is all about, because we're not the one that manufactured gun. But of course, we know what cutlass is all about, and you know that you cannot fight someone that has a gun. You cannot use a knife to fight someone that has a gun, because of course someone that has a gun is far, and you are close. You can't even get close to that person with a knife. So it's obvious that you can't fight it. I think it's something that these people have done to suppress the power, to end this power. Because if you read a story like Lady King is saying, if you go to during olden days, if you read a story, there is nothing like white or black. We are all nomad, we are all traveling. There is nothing like war. This coffin thing is something that human being created. Human being created it by power. And there's mostly when they went to Africa, just like British and France and the other Spanish that colonized part of Africa and part of Asian and part of other countries they colonized. They created this coffin because they think that, oh, okay, for the war to end, we have to create this, we have to take this territory. If not, the war will start. For me, this is what I understand. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I think it's just about power. This whole thing happened because of power. They all needed the power, so they don't care how many people they're going to get rid of to get to obtain that power. Because black is not evil. Black is not evil at all. Before, there was no war. Adam and Eve were not white, or a black couple can born a full blonde child, but a white couple can't. Exactly, because black couple can born a full, something that they call albino. Two black couple can born a full, like, I've had people ask me several times in Italy if my mother was a white woman and my dad was a black. I was like, no, my parents are both Africa, Nigerian, but darker than me, that my parents were, that I don't have any, I'm not mixed child. A lot of them don't know that blacks can give birth to a white child, even with blue or green eyes. So I don't really know what is going on in the world. I think it's time for us to open our eye and start educating our children over this, honestly, because we are meant to believe this whole story thing, and these stories that we believe, I'm becoming to understand that they are all lies. White people actually come from black. Yes, they do. Honestly, yes, that is true. God created day and night, because the reason why God created day and night. So I see no reason why people will say that the night is doomed, or all things evil happen at night. No, all things evil don't actually happen at night. People get breakthrough from the night, because God created day and night. During the day we have work, we do all our work, we do all our hustling, and God know the reason why He created night, because He know that human being needs to rest. Okay, because He know the limits, the human limit, that we can't work 24 hours to 24 hours without resting. And if we don't have day and night, the people that have power over us, that is we are working for, might push the whole working and the stress to the human limit. Even as we have day and night, the people that has employees still push the power for them to work extra and extra. So I think that God knows why He created the day and night. During the day is for you to do all your work, like do all your hustling, but you need to rest to regain your energy. Because if you don't rest, you will not have any energy to continue the next day. So black darkness during the night is not doom. Like I said earlier, it depends on what you think, on what you are taking the night as. But for me, night is not due, because night, a lot of miracles happen at night, a lot of meditation, a lot of self-discovering happen at night, because the night is the more, when in this world we live in, that you can see cars everywhere, running here and there, unless you live in the middle of the forest, where you are in the middle of the nature, where everything is calm. But if you live in a city, not like a city, if you live anywhere that there is a store, there is people around you, have neighbors that have cars, move around. During the day, you don't have time to meditate. So I think the only time you have time to meditate, to reflect, is at night. So nighttime is not actually doomed. Nighttime is what you make out of it. A lot of people get self-discovery during the night. A lot of people have something that give them that breakthrough through the night. A lot of people, it depends on where you channel your energy. Remember, the energy, this whole energy channeling is what we work with. If you channel your energy towards those things that they convince you, those stories that they tell you about the nighttime, you won't make any, because you'll be scared to move around. You'll be very, very scared to move around at night. But if you channel it, in self-reflection, thinking about the things, or even trying to read. A lot of people read only at night and not during the day, because they read at night, they relax, everything is calm, no distraction at all. So God knows the reason why He created day and night. So day is not the only part of the only hours that God creates for us to break through. Day serve its purpose and night serve its purpose. This is for me, okay? This is my own. Why people actually come, people do evil also during the day. Exactly, people do that during the day. Exactly. And in fact, even these days, a lot of things happen during the day, not just during the night. A lot of things happen during the days, because during the days people move around. You go to the city, people mix with each other. Like, if not for this COVID, you go to the city, a lot of people mix together in the city. Nobody knows the person that is coming in contact with them. Before, they say ghosts move at night, but for me, I think that Ghosts move more during the day, because during the day you don't know who is who, and when you are in the city, a lot of people, you don't even know who is touching you, who you are coming in contact with, and in the city, okay, you don't even know if you are mingling with ghosts in the city, or eating with them at the restaurant in the city. But at night you are on your own, in your house, on your own space. You have all the time you have to reflect, to pray, to to do whatever you want to do at that moment, because you are on your own space and you're not in the midst of the people that you don't even know who they are. So for me, most of the bad things actually during maybe this generation, or this generation, happen during the days and not during the nights. Honestly, people do even the Tessie, yes, we are encouraged to pray and reflect in the night, while most people are snoring. I said because yeah, most people are. This depends on what they want to do. Okay, it depends on what they choose to do at that moment. But trust me, at night you can, a lot of self-discovering can come at night. You can do some forgiveness at night. I've done a lot of forgiveness at night, and when I wake up in the morning, I feel free. Like when I have something disturbing me during the day, of course I don't have the time during the day. The only thing I can have the time, because during the busy hour you will get angry over those things. But at night, when you are alone, when you're by yourself at night, you have time to reflect, to see that being angry with your fellow human being actually don't do you any good. Rather, you're killing your own soul. So it's best to forgive. You will see those reasons why you need to let go of that person. Let the person out of your heart. You feel free as long as your hands is clean. If you offend the person, you can actually go ahead the next day to apologize to the person. So at night, a lot of reflection and a lot of self-discovery happens at night. A lot of forgiveness happens at night. A lot of breakthroughs happen at night for me. Okay, a lot of people use it to snow. Okay, but anyhow, it's what it is. Why you with this for? Give Papa to help you. Come on, Christina is here. Hello, silly. Hello, silly mom. Hi everyone in the chat, live good convo. Yes, night. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. The worries. Yeah, you need to exactly. You need to let go of the worries at night. Because you don't want to even be angry and wake up in the morning angry. That is one of the things that kills the soul. It's one of the things that kills the soul for me. You are completely right with night time thinking. Honestly, I totally understand. Yes, indeed. Most people do bad things at night. Most people do bad things at night and bad things at day, just like normal life. Everybody do, depends on the time they have to do what they want to do. Okay, you can't stop bad people. Bad people do things anytime. They don't even have a specific amount of time. You see, if you think that let's just say, so, for instance, if we think that cultic people, okay, let's reflect on this. All this like we are meant to believe in witches and witchcraft, right, at night, right? Do you know the reason why they believe to do their enchantment at night? Because the air, the surface, the world is calm, or this country they are living in, because I can't say the whole world, because the whole world, we have our different times. Okay, so the country where they're doing that thing in is calm at that moment. They know that whatever they are invoking will come, because it will only hear them at that moment. They know that it's the right hour for them to do whatever they want to do. Do you know that? What about you, and normal human being that believe in God, that believe in what you believe, that you can actually use the same time to get what you want, because that time is the calm hour, is the silent hour where everything can be done. So evil happens at night, and breakthroughs, good things happen at night. Self-discovery happens at night. A lot of good things, even more good things happen at night more than the evil, if you ask me, honestly. Because night was created as a time to rest and recover, but the enemy uses it to steal and kill, because they know that time the person is thinking of to relax and not active. That is true. That is true. um what if they see my sister very fair? Honestly, no, honestly, this was people that asked me this way. It wasn't once. Like I think that one of the last time I had that question was last year summer. Was it last year summer or 2 years ago summer in a summer camp where we went to with family? So at the beach side, the couples, the family that was sitting beside me were like, when they asked me where I come from, I told them I'm a Nigerian. They said Nigerian, and you are this fair. I said, what about it? They said that they know that Nigerians are that. I said, you never met real Nigerians. Like if you meet real Nigerians, you will know that Nigerians are not only fair, and not only that, Nigerians are mixed. So maybe they are seeing the ones they are saying, so they generalize it just like they stereotype Africans, okay? But I know that it's not all white or all Italians that does this, because the educated ones that have traveled or read stories and everything know. But the ones that don't know anything about Africa think that Africans are dark and big and fat and all that shape. Just like we all, some people can say Americans are, Americans are all fast and the etc, those kind of stereotyping thing. So I was like, you never met real Nigerians. But probably I'm the first real Nigerians you've met. That the ones you are seeing in Nigeria, we have different, different skin colors in Nigeria. Even the ones that are more fair than me, even the ones that are more fair than my kids that are mixed, and their parents are both black. So is what it is. I think it's because they've never traveled and they don't know anything about us. They only see the ones they see on TV, or the ones they see, those ones let me just say the ones they see on TV regularly. So they use it to generalize all Nigerians or all Africans. Is what it is. What if they say all of you that like to dance kerewe at night? Kerewe at night. Yeah, people enjoy at night. People also have time to enjoy at night now. At night, they just want to go out to, dance their stressful day out. Is what it is. And I know the kind of kerewe you are also talking about, Martin. 99% of people convinced at night, conceived at night. True. That is why I say a lot of good things happen at night. A lot of good things happen more than even the bad. So night is good. Unless it depends on what you want to take it as, or it depends on what you want to make out of the night. But day and night is good. These two, God has a purpose of creating day and night. God has a purpose of doing that for me. So it's what it is. So now I think I'm a bit relieved that I'm not the only one that is thinking about this day and night, and the reason why the whole day and night and the black colors are, categorized the way it is, or teach the children about it. Because I'm actually born to start buying. When my baby girl grow a little, I will start buying even black dolls for her and make her know that black dolls are not scary. They are beautiful, just like me and her, because she's not pure white, she's not black, and she's just who she is. That every skin colors matters, and we are all human beings, and we are meant to respect ourselves no matter the color of our skin, because at the end of the day, we are all the same. White can give black black can give a white person blood. So we have the same red blood cell. We can help each other because we are the same race. No matter our skin color, at the end of the day, we are the same race. Nothing differentiated except that human beings decide to take power over the other ones and try to, create a platform, education that makes the other ones think less of the other. So that is it. That is my own. That is what it is, because there is no other reason. It's just the power reason that makes them make, paint black, all the things they paint black. Hi Lizzie. Hi Neke. How are you? See, I'm speaking Italian, I'm speaking Igbo to you as well, and you're Yoruba. E caro. Odabo. I don't know. Tell me the one that is right. Yeah, finally caught a live. Yes, Lizzie. Thank you so much for joining. You're laughing. Ekaro is good morning. Odabo. What is hi in Yoruba? You see, because here on my life, I can use any language. Okay, if I see my Igbo sisters, I greet them with Igbo. If I see Italian, I greet with Italian. I greet with Pidgin, and I greet with English. Bawo. Oh, bawo. Now I have to have that bawo on my brain. I have to put that bawo on my brain. Eka song. Yeah, get to know. I suppose that con Yoruba. Eh? Dimmi, dimmi, tua moglie è di Yoruba? Perché tu sai Carson, Italia con il Carson, non è solo il pitch di English, capito? Italiano, pitch di English, inglese, adesso Yoruba. Dimmi. For those of you that don't know what I just said, I'm just asking because he's Italian and he's telling me a car, so he's telling me what a castle is. I'm a Nigerian, I don't understand. Mia moglie Urobo. Urobo? Chi lo incele? Oh mamma mia, ma perché capito tutta questa cosa? Non posso nascondere qualcosa per allora qua. Non vuole insegnare a mio marito Igbo perché Igbo è l'unica lingua che quando parla in Igbo lui non ha capito perché adesso lui è capito pitch di inglese. Vuole insegnare come si parla in Igbo, ma un'altra maniera. Non voglio insegnare anche perché io parlo Igbo quando arrabbiata parlo Igbo, non voglio non so come si spiega. Ma tu hai capito tutto, capito il pidgin English, capito Yoruba. Com'è Gaetano? Mia moglie infatti like a Carson is good afternoon. Yeah, because it's kind of afternoon because in Italian everybody buongiorno until it's night. So Nigeria is diverse. True. Honestly, I was talking to my cousin the other day. A story. So we were speaking English, and the conversation we were having, she didn't want her husband to understand what we were saying. So, and she doesn't know how to. She understands Igbo, but she don't know how to speak the Igbo well. But she's Delta Igbo, but she never grew up in the East. So she was like, oh, because her husband lives so many years he's been living in Nigeria for so many years, over 10 years in Nigeria. So it was like, no, I thought that this is the reason why I want my husband to understand Igbo, but in a way, I still don't want him to understand Igbo. I'm sorry, but it's true. In fact, I remember when I went to the hospital, the person sitting beside me asked me where I come from, and I told him, and he did not believe that the Nigerian he see in Italy are very far. I'm telling you, it's like that. Like last year, I went to Milan. I did a vlog. He's during this COVID. I did a vlog of that when I went to do some checkup in Milan, one of the hospitals in Milan. When I met with the receptionist, he's a man. So we were talking. So when he checked my document, he was shocked to know that I'm a Nigerian. I was like, no, non sembra nigeriano. I said, ma com'è? Ma non è sembra, no, non lo so perché, ma non è sembra, ma tu non sembra nigeriano. Ma ho detto, magari tu non hai mai visto nigeriano, proprio nigeriano. Because this is my answer right now to them. I would tell them, probably you've never met a real Nigerian. That, because the Nigerians you see on TV are not the real Nigerians. You need to meet the real Nigerians to know what Nigerians look like. Because Nigerians are not only dark or fat, Nigerians are one of the most beautiful creatures in the world. I will say it over and over again, no matter what our government is doing. Nigerians are one of the most beautiful creations in the world. I'm not talking about only Africa, I'm talking about the world, honestly. Ho capito tu, ma vuoi fare capire Igbo a tuo marito così può arrabbiarsi senza che lui ti capisce. Non vuole insegnare Igbo. Se lui vuole parlare Igbo, capire Igbo, vai su internet perché ce l'ha Igbo sulle internet, ma non vuole insegnare perché adesso sta coprendo tante cose con Igbo. Quando parla in Igbo, quando è arrabbiato, non voglio capire niente. Se lui vuole capire, capito Igbo, lui deve andare sulle internet perché sto lavorando adesso per parlare italiano e per scrivere italiano. Sto facendo tanti sacrifici. Se lui vuole fare così, ce l'ha insegnato, ce l'ha internet per tradurre, per pronuncia, ce l'ha tanti video anche su YouTube per capire e parlare Igbo, ma per me per il momento lascia stare. Lascia stare. He was just describing, and I told him that Nigerians is the diverse country. True, honestly, it's what it is. They need to know that Nigerians are not only that or the people they see on TV. I know Nigerians are beautiful. I agree, sis. God has been. Honestly, Nigeria is beautiful. Bless us. No, God has blessed us. Nigeria is beautiful. Nobody will tell me otherwise. No one will tell me otherwise. Nigeria is beautiful. Honestly, I don't know. And other people are beautiful too. Other African countries are beautiful, and all over the world, everyone is beautiful on their own. Okay, everyone is beautiful. I don't know why some think they know how Nigerians look. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why, because if I'm actually angry sometimes when they associate me to be South American or to be American or to be Santo Domingo or to be these other countries. I don't like it, honestly. When they do that, I don't like it because I'm Africa. I'm proud to be Africa, and I'm proud to be Nigerian because if I leave Nigeria, where will I go to? I have my whole family in Nigeria, and Nigeria is where I was born and brought up. So I can't run away from the country. It's my identity. I'm a Italian citizen today, but if you look into my document, if you check my document, my nationality is Nigeria. So I just have to be proud of that country and let people know that there is good things in that country too, and not only the bad things. Honestly, it's what it is. I can't deny the country because the world also needs to know that the country don't have only bad people. There are good people, beautiful, and you can find different things in the country. Honestly, I don't know. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Fili. Ciao, cara. Come stai, Fili? Come stai? Buona domenica. Bico, bico. Ma perché? Tu non hai... Bico, bico, ma perché bico, bico? Dove hai parlato bico, bico? Hai andato sull'internet? Hai andato sull'internet, bico, bico. Magari mio marito ha capito bico, bico. Magari lui ha capito bico, bico, ma adesso non sono pronta per insegnare Ibu. Magari, diciamo così. Adesso voglio parlare italiano, voglio parlare italiano bene, scrivo italiano bene, tutto questo. Magari in futuro, domani in futuro, quando sono pronta, magari insegna Igbo, come si parla Igbo o questa. O lascia tutto pace. Quando mia madre, se mia madre in futuro, se porta mia madre qua, magari ce l'ha, lui, mia madre per insegnare, per insegnare come si parla e scrivere Igbo. Ma per il momento, lascia pace. I don't understand how you know what Biko Biko is, Gatano. You need to tell me how you do this. Hi, Philip. He said Urobo, not Yoruba. Yeah, his wife is not actually Yoruba. He's Yoruba, but he understand Yoruba. You understand Igbo. Com'è che non ho capito perché come his wife is Delta Igbo, yeah, but Delta Igbo don't speak, they speak more of Igbo, yeah. Sì, Delta Igbo speak Igbo, so he must probably sì, ho capito, magari tu lo sai come si parla qualche Igbo. Hello everyone in the chat. Hi Janet, email. Dimmi se hai capito questa. Adesso salutate mia sorella Igbo, Janet. Che do email. So, se tu capito questa, Gaetano, senza Google, senza traduce, vediamo se hai capito cosa buona domenica a voi. I get mad when somebody say I look American. No, I'm African, and Africa say you don't have big bone like South Africa. Not everyone in South Africa supposed to fair and hourglass, pure ignorant. Honestly, I don't know why people do that here. They think either you are South American when you are beautiful. Come on, Africans are beautiful. Africans are beautiful. We are not South American. We're not Americans. And at the end of the day, when you check Americans are mixed race. Americans are all mixed race. So insegnata tanti africano, senegalese, malia, in nigeriano, eccetera. Ok, ecco perché non è possibile, capito tutte le lingue di africana, Gaetano, non posso capire tutte le lingue così. Questa, sì, Cristina, close the door for me. Show your... I need to delete one comment. Remove this comment. Yes, Cosmo, both of you should go over there. Yeah, go with your sister. I will lock the door. All the marketing. Sì, brava. No, all the man, ewepụ ụmụaka ebe a big bone na so na quindi nigeriani di tante tribe diverse sì, siamo tante di tribe diverse, sono Igbo, anche in Igbo in Igbo c'era tanti come in Italia dialetti in Italia, ma tutto Igbo, ma noi parla in maniere diverse, non parla lo stesso, come milanese, pugliese, siciliana, napolitana, tutto questo, noi in Igbo siamo così, ok? Ma c'è tante altre lingue in Nigeria per parlare, anche io non ho capito, solo Igbo, pochissimo Hausa. Hausa is the northern part of Igbo. Who is this girl? I need to block. Guys, just give me a minute. Let me block this guy because I see no reason why he come there. Okay, maybe it's better. Yeah, it's better now. Lizzie, telling you, I almost vomit the other day. One guy said that to me here in Napoli. He's been in the South Africa. I don't know why they are just doing that. I don't know why they are doing that. Honestly, Philly, they all need to stop. They don't, most of them are like that. They can't stop. There's a lot of stupid people. They can't stop. It's who they are. They don't believe I am Nigerian, that I don't speak like Nigerians. Even a Ghanaian man told me that I'm not a Nigerian. Like a Ghanaian man that I met, since my first time in South Italy, he's standing. He's now old man, but now really old. I met him he's in one of these people that stands in the front of the store. So I think that was last year. All this while he never really asked me where I come from. He know that I'm a black boy. He never really asked me. So I don't know what prompts the question. I think that was last year or 2 years ago. He now asked me where I come from. So I told him I'm a Nigerian. He said, no, you don't look like Nigerians. You don't be. I was like, how do Nigerians behave? I asked him, then I now asked him, and you, where are you from? He said he's from Ghana. I now asked him, then how do Nigerians behave that you said that don't look like or behave like Nigerians? He said that Nigerians are too loud. I said, that is the ones you met in the camp. Okay. Those are the ones, those are not real Nigerians. When you associate with real Nigerians, you will know that Nigerians are not like that. Nigerians are not loud like the way you see. Nigerians don't just go out on the street and start fighting. In every country, there are people that are like that, and you can't generalize that name. Okay, you can't generalize the situation. So I told him that you've never met the real Nigerians. Probably the only Nigerians you've met or you've come in contact with are the ones that are living in the camp over there in the South Italy, or that is the ones you've actually associated yourself with. This is why you think Nigerians are loud, or Nigerians fight a lot, or Nigerians are this, are that. That is what I told him. I told him I'm surprised that he's a Ghanaian and he's saying this kind of thing. So it's what it is, because even most of our people that are black that have never really associated with Nigerians still think the same thing. He's a Ghanaian. I think he's a Ghanaian or Cameroon, and he's thinking this way. So I don't know. I think it's a personal stuff. Don't mind the feeling. It's disgusting and disappointing. It's really disappointing. Honestly, it's disappointing because it's painful. At the end of the day, when you actually laugh over it and you come back and you reflect on those words that someone say, it's painful. Honestly, it's painful. But I think the person lives in South Africa. He went there to look for those ones that has big bulls. I think that is what it is. He went there to look for those kind of people. So he think that all South Africans are like, because imagine when you have a vision about something and you just want that particular thing you want, you don't have the time to see other people. You don't have to see the good in other people. You just, because they already put in their mind that South Africans are big. They have they have big backyard. Let's say let's say it like this. So he already put that in. He already has it up here, and he's so ignorant not to understand that every human being is different. We are all different, even siblings, even two twins are different. Everybody is different. So it's just ignorance for me. At the end of the day, is ignorance is what they want to understand and how they want to feel, because a reasonable human being cannot just come out and say that to somebody, because all South Africans are not. I've seen a lot of slim South Africans, so a lot of people are just being is just ignorant. sono pregiudizi. Sì, sì, honestly, Gaetano, sì, è così, ma c'è tante ignorante in questa vita, c'è tante persone, Laura è molto ignorante, niente da fare. Through celebrating our differences. Yeah, we are different, you know. In my family right now, I'm the first daughter. I am the first, like, I am the eldest in my house. When it comes to girls, okay, I only have one elder brother. The rest of my siblings, I am older than them, especially the girls. We are five girls, and these my sisters. Maybe when I'm in their midst, you will even think that they are older than me or we look different. They are bigger than me, and this started from even my. Let me just put it this way: my younger sister, even she kind of grew faster than me when I was little, but now we all grow differently. So is people need to understand that human being, we are not the same. Africans or we are not the same. Everybody has their own body structure. Everybody has their we God did not create us to be the same, because if human beings are meant to be the same, you see these fingers we have five fingers, and none of these fingers are equal. None of these fingers look alike. None of these fingers, and God knows the reason why He did that. God knows the reason why He made the thumb finger to be the way it is. God knows the reason why He makes the index and the middle and the ring and the other one. We are all different. We are not meant to be the same. So human beings need to understand that we are not meant to be the same in this life. Honestly, character matters a lot. People tend to generalize things, and that's bad. I personally don't associate myself with Nigerians that goes about causing problem here and there. Honestly, the best thing, like that is what we talked about in my last week video live chat here on YouTube about the Nigerians, causing, doing all manners of things, trying to blame Italian government about all the things that is happening in their life today. So I actually went deep inside there, and these days YouTube will tell you how many people subscribers you lost in a video, or how many subscribers you gained in a video. Actually, guys, the following day I discovered that I lost 2 subscribers from that video. So, but I don't care, because this channel is struggling. This particular channel is struggling. I have over 18,000 people here and the subscribers here. So I don't care. If it's even better I lose all the subscribers and have only few only few genuine subscribers here, than even new subscribers. When they come in here, they know that they are coming in here because they like my content, and they can we can relate, we can have a real conversation, and not just living a fake life, or living upload, or making a content that I have to saga pro content, or making a content that I have to criticize others, for me to get view. I just want to have the people that can relate with me, and even when I go bad, or when I do something wrong, they can actually call me in order to tell me, "Oh, girl, you are going out of control." I need that kind of thing. It's kind of having a community, a real community, unique family, unique community. So, and when I saw that, I laughed. I said I also said in that video that I don't care if somebody dislike this video, but the truth has to be said. So me too, I don't like when somebody is putting blame on people. Before, when I was young, when it's hard to admit or accept responsibilities. But I find out that most of our people living in this country and other country, they don't want to accept responsibilities. Therefore, they put the blame on people instead of them to accept the responsibilities. The easy way for them is to put the blame on people, and put their anger on people, and look for everything that can make them angry, everything that can upset them, look for every fault in people. So this is what our people does, and it's not good at all. So it's always good for us to accept responsibilities. No human being is 100% good. No human being is bad. Just like there is white and black, when you mix the both color together, you make a very good art of it. But if you, in every human being, I believe in every human being, we have the angel in us and we have the demon in us. So it depends on the one we want to lash out. It depends on the one we want to let to be in control of us. Because you remember, when you are angry about something and you don't have time to reflect, it can destroy so many things at that point, because you are just angry and you can't control yourself. So you, that moment you unlash the devil in you, because nobody will tell me that I don't have devil. There is nobody that is holy. The only holy one is God. As long as we are human beings, we have these two spirits in us, and one of the spirit is devil, and we have angel and devil in us that live inside us. So it depends on the one we want to let out to fight, because the devil we are talking about is human being. This whole devil thing and angel is human being. So if you let the devil out of you, or you just act out of frustration or act of trying to hurt someone else. But if you let the angel in you out, the angel will guide you. You will live a peaceful life. You know, those kind of, like, those are the things you will live. You will be calm in so many things you're doing. So people actually need to learn to control themselves, and also learn to accept responsibilities, because a lot of people refuse to accept responsibilities, and this is what it ends. So that last Sunday, I lost 2 subscribers, which I don't really care. I don't give a damn about that. Honestly, I don't give a damn about the 2 subscribers I lost there, because the truth has to be said. Hold me accountable of whatever I said. If I know, if I reflect on it, if I know that I offend that thing, I will apologize. I will own it. I will own my mistake. So I think the world will be a better place when we start owning our mistakes. For me, the world will be a better place when we start to accept our mistake and own it and apologize. You know, to move on. The world will be a better place. But as long as we keep putting blame on people, we keep pointing fingers, there is nothing we can do. The every situation will be the same, honestly, until Africans also start accepting that sometimes they're wrong in this country, not just Italy and other countries. Sometimes they just talk out of anger, or most of the people that create content on YouTube about Italy just do it because they want to gain more. I know everybody's they are hustling, they want to make more money, they want to, have more viewers and gain more revenue. But they should also learn to talk about the truth, the real life, what is actually happening, than just pouring anger, or just using somebody like Sabini's picture because he made a comment about immigrant last year or 2 years ago when he was campaigning and all that. Forgetting that Sabini is a politician. At the end of the day, he's a politician. Every politician look for where will touch their candidates to vote for them. At the end of the day, it's a game. So everybody looks for a game to point out. You guys see Trump in America, he used Christian as his own game, using it, saying that Biden and this particular government are antichrist and all that. So everybody looks for the weakness in people and know where to tap on them. It's a game at the end of the day. This the politician thinks it's a game. They didn't want to hear the truth and they left. They didn't want to and they left. And I don't really care, honestly. I don't really care about that, because sometimes the truth has to be told. People has to know the truth. People has to do the right thing, because if we don't start telling them right now, people will keep believing or keep doing those things, because the people that are actually offending, doing those bad things in this country and others are the bad ones, and the good ones end up suffering from that. So how long will the good ones suffer? This is the question. This is my question. How long will the good ones suffer? This is what they don't understand. Yes. Sorry. I go. Guys, I have a lesson now. Coming back later. It's okay, Martina. It's okay, sister. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Go to. I think Papa is making pasta for you. Can you go? So back to another topic I want to talk about today, and other this thing. Do you think because Lizzie actually answered that question? Do you think your child having a passion in something, like your child is when your child have a passion in reading or in doing some things, do you think that is a sickness, or is a sign of or is a sign that the person is how will I put it again? When a child, because I tell a story about this, when a child is passionate about something, when your child is passionate about something, maybe he's reading, because let me just use the word reading, okay? He doesn't care about anything, but he just reads. He can even forget to do house chores because of reading. Can you call that child sick? Can you say the child is sick, or we as parents has to support the child? To continue reading, because maybe the child wants to be an author or wants to be something great. Do you think that when somebody has a passion in something and don't have a passion in other things, do you think it's a sickness? Guys, wait. See this girl. She's here. It's time to get a key. So sorry guys, I needed to get Christina out because she already started climbing everywhere. Um so do you guys think that when a child loves doing something, or when somebody in general love doing something, like they have a passion in doing something? Because me, I love doing house chores, of course, but I am not passionate about everyday cleaning. I know a lot of people that are cleaning every day, like they love cleaning, like they clean their house. There is no every day they have a mob, they have broom to clean the house. Of course, I won't leave my house to be completely like dirty, messy. But there are people that have passion in cleaning, like they clean everything. Do you think that when somebody don't have a passion in cleaning the house, that the person is sick, or the person have a passion in reading, or the person has a passion in doing other things? Do you think that is a sickness? Because we had this argument in my class, and I disagree with a lot of students. I told them that no, I can't say that this child is sick. This child is not sick. It's something that he has a passion in. He doesn't care about cleaning. He doesn't care about cooking. He doesn't care about house chore. He cares about reading. And I think the parents, instead of the parents to call him lazy, they should actually encourage him, because cleaning and doing house chore is his weakness, and he has a talent that they need to support him. And calling him lazy might actually send him back on the things he wants to do in life. Okay, support that child if it's a good habit. Exactly, like reading is not a bad habit. When a child is passionate about reading, for me, it's not a sickness, it's a habit, it's a passion. Because for me, as I'm here now, I can't lie to you guys. Of course, I read, but I am not that kind of person that, read and read and read everything book. No, I am not that kind of person. And I won't come here to lie or to pretend about it, okay? But if my child happens to be someone that loves reading, I think I will buy him, he or she, any book that he ever wants to read. And I know his weakness, of course, that he doesn't like to do some certain things doesn't mean that he's sick. I think it's left for us to support that child in that. Let me read comments. Okay, Martin. It shows he's good at it and needs to be supported. That's why many talents die. Exactly, because in some aspects in Africa, our parents want to impose their own lot on us. Of course, if we are not like our brothers that love to cook, or that love to clean the house, that love to do some certain things, and their etc, parents will tend to like, oh, the child, you are lazy. They start calling you, and the moment they start calling that child lazy and all that, that motivation that that child has will start dying. Because I know a lot of people, when I was growing up, a lot of name was called lazy, or this, that. Because of course, probably as of then I wasn't active like my younger ones. My younger siblings were more active than me, so a lot of names were called. And when you call the child so many names, because the child is not like other kids, I think it demotes their motivation towards what they want to be in life. You know, it shows he's good at I like things tidy, but not a clean freak at all. Honestly, I am not a clean freak. I am not, and I'm not sure I will be. Honestly, I keep telling my friend the other time that if I'm if God bless me tomorrow, I might hire a cleaner. I know, I don't lie. I might hire a cleaner that clean my house. It's not that I cannot clean, but I am not a clean freak at all. Those kind I am not. If it's reading, buy a lot of books and the bookshelf. Honestly, many parents compare too much. That's the problem. That is a big problem, because a lot of parents compare too much, and that's it's not helpful to kids at all. For me, I've grown to understand that if a child love, you have to learn to, you have to learn your child. You have to support your child in any way they are going, for them to have a better life and for them to be happy. Because you might tell the child to go do house chore. It's not everybody that love doing house chore. Trust me, it's not everyone. Even adults, even some adults of now. Some people might pretend, but some adults don't even know how to cook. And that does not mean that they are useless. They are not useless, because, but they just don't have any motivation in being in the kitchen. Like me now, can somebody tell me that I'm sick because when I enter kitchen to cook, when the spirit to cook is inside me, I can enter kitchen, family of four, I can cook a food that can serve 15 people and stock it in the fridge and in the freezer. So it depends on what somebody loves to do. Okay. And for me, I think we should learn to support our kids. We should find out that exactly thing that our kids love to do, and help them towards that direction than telling them, oh, because they don't do the things I want them to do, so that they are, so that therefore they are sick. I think that is not a good approach for kids. That is not good at all. I know a lot of African parents tend to do that. A lot of them do that a lot. A lot of them don't even give the child the opportunity to choose what they want to be, but they will make you to be what they want you to be. At the end of the day, the child will might go to school, graduate, and not be happy, because that is not what they are passionate about. That is not what they love. Honestly, I push my daughter to like reading. I buy books and read in front of her. But the girl like dancing and singing. Hey, this is Christina. Christina actually like book. Oh, Christina cannot see book and pass. Christina like, but if we put singing, or when Christina is watching a song, she don't want me to sing. Like she will be repeat singing, but she don't want me. She don't want to hear my voice. She'll be singing and dancing like this morning when we're getting ready to church. She was what, dancing in front of TV and singing. No, she have passion in those things that she loved them. She loved doing them. So who am I to, tell her to go to watch the band? Of course, she will learn basic house chores when the time comes. But as a toddler, I can't force her. Even if she's 5 years old, I can't even force her to do those things. But because there is time for everything. So I wish she can read because I wish she can read, because reading opens and make one open-minded. Yes, she will. There will be time for that. So just do your best, but don't push her out of. For me, I'm not a counselor, okay, but for me, I think you should support her and also make her to know, understand the importance of book, importance of studying and all that. Okay, you still need to advise her, but also need to support her towards the things she loves to do. Don't force her out of the things she loves to do, because a lot of kids have been forced out of those things, and today they are not happy. At the end of the day, they might not tell their parents the truth, because if you grow up in some certain home, at the end you can't tell your parents that you don't like that. Some parents that is like, you can't even impose them, you can't even tell them no. You don't have choice than to do what they want you to do. So I don't think that is right. I don't think that is good, because a child also has to have an opinion on his or her life, because this is their life. We will end up going. We are their parents, and at the end of the day, when we grow old and leave this planet, they are here. And if they are not following their dream, I don't know how they can survive it. Okay, so it's very good for us to support our kids towards their talents, or towards whatever they want to do. For me, that is my own understanding. Okay, so me, I clean freak, but I don't know how to cook. My husband cook every day. Thank God he doesn't mind. No, they don't really mind like that, honestly, because when you married someone that is understandable, someone husband, like my husband do clean, because he know that I'm not a cleaning freak. Okay, he organized the house because he know that I'm not that kind of person. It's not like I'm messy, but those things, my husband help in the aspect that that, oh, I have my good. Everybody, because everybody in life has their good and bad. They have the things that they're perfect in, and they have the things that they're not perfect on. Okay, it's about understanding. This is why your husband cook without minding, because you understand. I have a cousin that her husband is the one that cook because she don't like cooking, and she is a freak in organizing the house. This is my cousin. She is a freak in that. She can throw things away and buy them. If the things are not perfect the way she wants, she never rests. But cooking is not her thing. Like, cooking is not her thing. And that does not mean that she's useless. She is not, because it's not what it's not her thing, and you can't force her to do it. So her husband understand. When her husband is around, her husband cooks, make breakfast, make brunch, do everything. Even when we go there, her husband is doing preparing food, and then I will step in. I also do step in the cooking. Okay, what message is this? In the media story geography, I will check the message later. So everybody has their own stuff. Hello, IJ Nekekwan, happy Sunday. Kekime, Mam Udode. Exactly. My daughter as well will enroll her to dance school. So she likes doing house chores though. She likes doing what she likes doing. Like, Christina was going to swimming lesson before this whole COVID thing started, but when everything is over, she is going back there. And I've seen In fact, I have seen that she is going to go to dancing school, and Cosmo like music, something that has to do with piano. He watches that on TV a lot. So I already know that I have to go there with them. Like I have to enroll them in that. Cosmo is he's a boy, but he doesn't like soccer. My son is a boy, but he doesn't like soccer. But that does not mean I will push him. Oh, you must play football because there is money in football field. There is money. No, I can't do that because he doesn't. He's not interested in those things. I have to look for the things that interest him and support him in that aspect, not forcing him to do what I think is good for his life because he owns his life. He's the owner of his own life. Even if I'm his parents, I'm here to guide him, to protect him, to help him instead of to impose my own life on him. So a lot of parents fail in that aspect. A lot of parents impose their life on their kids, which is not good. It doesn't end well at all. So I don't really support that lifestyle. Um, I do cleaning as a job, but my own house is thoroughly clean only Saturday, except if I have to pick up big things from the floor. Exactly. Okay, Janet, you do it as a job, but at the end of the day, it's a job. Okay, if you change your job today, it won't be your job anymore. But that does not make you a cleaning freak. Okay, it doesn't make you that. So me, I am not. Okay, everybody has something that everybody has their own aspect of things, but that does not mean that if you that kind of if that is job, we have to do it as a job because we make our livings from there. But when you come back home, it's time to relax. So you just sit there and relax. You don't owe anybody anything. After all, it's your house. It's your house. Anybody that comes to that house that don't like it, the person should get away. It's your home. They don't pay your rent for you. So what the heck? Honestly. Welcome, my dear. I don't force. I lead her by example and read in front of her. Yeah, that is good. Even the dad likes reading. Hopefully, one day she join us. My husband like reading, but I don't that much. Maybe it's because it's Italian. I do read. It's not that I hate reading, but I can read. Like I can sit down and read a biography about somebody. Like read it on my phone or in any book. But it's kind of motivational thing. I love listening to the audio or watching the documentary and all that. But I am not a that does not make that does not mean that I don't read for my kids or I don't want my kids to read. Okay, but this is just me and me. But I'm trying to help my kids to to if Christina love reading. Christina love everything book. Like she can fight for book. Like she can fight for book. Cosmo also does that. Cosmo can ask you question about book. In fact, Cosmo can climb one book that when you're reading it for him, he'll be telling you every story that is in that book, and he asks a lot of questions. So, well, their dad loves to read. My husband loves to read. Like he carry book for his head, like we say in English language. Play football because there is one. No, I'm not going to force him because my boy is not a soccer boy. Like if it's Christina actually has more interest in footballs when they are playing footballs on TV. Christina has more interest than Cosmo. The truth to be told, Christina can pay a little bit attention watching that football, watching that soccer, but Cosmo don't. Cosmo don't at all. So I can't force him to be there. I can't go to register him in football. Unless he's changed tomorrow, maybe as he's going, he might change. Unless he change, he likes swimming as well. But football is not something I've never seen. He never developed any. Like I've never seen any interest of football on Cosmo before. But like they say, kids change. He can change tomorrow. Hi, Tina, the latest mama in town. How are you? I don't like reading, no. I'm just trying to let this girl to read. Wish my parents guided me like that. That is the thing. I know a lot of mistakes made from our parents, and we're trying to avoid that mistake from our own children. Is what it is. I totally understand you, my dear. My daughter loves to read. She buys book every week. The problem now is that she finished the book in the twinkle of an eye and want to buy another one. I think she should start buying. Janet, she should go to biblioteca and let her go there to take book in biblioteca. Let her go to take book there. Because there she just have to sign, take the book. After reading, she return the book in the biblioteca, then take another one that she has interest on. So let her stop. But if the book is too much, let her go to biblioteca, because Italian not library in it kind of is a library in English, but it's not a library. Library in Italian is like where they say books, bookstore, but biblioteca is library. So look for biblioteca that is around you. Let her go there and take book from there. Sign it. After she finished reading, she return it to the biblioteca and take another one. Unless she can only buy if they don't have the book that she wants in biblioteca, but if she requests, I think they can get the book for her. So if you think that the book is too much, okay, I think she should go to biblioteca to take book. They give books, they give books to students. They can even take your child there to read at the end of the day, after reading you just go. So I think biblioteca is better. You can go to biblioteca. Yeah, it's what it's called. She can take any book she wants. She can take as many as she wants. Come back and read them. After reading, she just return them back and pick a new one. If the book, if she's that type that read a lot, I think that is the solution. If not, you need to build a library for her. You need to build a big library for her. Honestly, we are plenty that doesn't like reading. Honestly, reading is not my thing. I'm sorry, guys. It's who I am. But if you tell me anything about beauty, I love it. Like I love it. I love it. I know what is holding me back not to have my house full of clothing and housing. Expense is here. So everybody has to cut their coat according to their size at the moment. Let us stop it. Maybe he's our future Juventus footballer. Maybe if he decide in the future, it's not a problem. Okay, it's not a problem. It's not. I don't have any problem with it. But for now, the boy not getting any interest in reading in football. Honestly, he doesn't have it. I can't do anything. Janet, there is no stress, stiff store for books. Yeah, even library, you are right, Tessie. No, the only way is to go to biblioteca. Because libraries in Italy, library is where they sell, but biblioteca. Let her go there and take books from there. She stopped taking from biblioteca last year. She can't find the one she liked. Oh, that is it. Maybe she she read. I like that girl. I can't wait for her to release her own book. Like this kind of people will write book, will write tomorrow, will be an author tomorrow. Honestly, maybe this is why she's taking, she's buying. I'm not going to advise you to stop her because it's what she likes. She love it. So I won't be the one. Cosmo, close the door before you start doing that. And close the door. So I won't ask you to stop her from buying. At least if she's buying, she can actually sell them because there is a place they sell. I know she can't sell them the same amount. She bought them, but she can sell them too. She can sell them in eBay or even go to the biblioteca to ask them how she can auction them. Sell them half of the price to buy another one. She can sell them the ones that she thinks she don't need. But some readers actually love having book collection. Remember, some people that love to read also love to have collections, book collections. They still love going back to the ones they've read before to refresh that particular book. So depends on what she wants. I want to ask you to stop her, honestly. Let her be buying it from her pocket money. Yeah, thank God for you. Honestly, thank God. I'm so happy. Like I wish my child will be, we love reading like that. I will be so happy. Like I will be because if Christina follow this way of everything book, like everything book, she likes kids, she likes everything book, Christina. So if she continue like this, I'll be happy. Honestly, I will be happy that my child loves reading, not like me. I will be so happy, honestly. Janet, thank God for you. Honestly, thank God. I wish and pray my daughter will be like that. She's 5 years now. I wish to honestly, Janet, you are lucky, huh? Yeah, it's not everybody, it's not all the kids that love reading right now. Okay, so support the baby girl. I told her I won't buy books again. She will buy when she starts work. No, please don't do that. Please, per favore. Ti prego, non fa così, ti prego. Io ho una book collection. Esatto. Maybe she want like Gaetano. Maybe she wants to be a teacher tomorrow because readers love to have book collection. They're not actually wasting money. Sometimes they don't want to sell the book. They don't even want somebody to touch their books. she's trying to build a book collection. So if she's passionate about reading, I know. In fact, now send me a message about the book she loves to read. I will buy book. I will buy one or two books and send to her. I'm serious, Janet. Send me on WhatsApp. Let her send me the name of the book she likes to read. I would like to buy one or two books and send to her. Honestly, because I love to see people that read. Because send me the name. I will buy one or two books and send to her. True, honestly, because it's nice. It's a way of encouraging that. It's a way of encouraging her to continue because she's in a good direction. She's not on social media always. She's not interested in pressing her phone, or going through bloggers that fashion that makes people waste money, or comparing her life on social media with other people's life. She's living a reality. She's living in the reality. She has a passion in that, so she's in a good track. So honestly, send me two books that she like. I will buy it and send it to her. Honestly, I will do that. Maybe she joined book club. They share a lot of PDF. Yeah. But I think only online. I don't even know any book club she can join or here. But I think when she can talk to any of her teacher in the school to help her out with that. Yeah, or get a library card. Yeah, also yes, I think she can get a library card. I don't know how it works in Italy. I don't know if it's like that. She can get a library card where she can go there and pick a book. As long as she treats the book well, she will get a book there and go back, read. After reading, she return it to the library. I think it's possible. Me too. Oh my god, I would be so happy if my daughter likes reading. Honestly, two books are coming from Amazon tomorrow. After 3 days, she will like, Mom, I finished the book. Send me two books names. Send me two books. I want two. I will gift her two books. I will gift her two books for liking to read. I'm so impressed that she loves to read. No wonder she's quiet. She's I admired her, I admire her. I admire her. Honestly, Janet. Honestly, send me on my WhatsApp, send me two books that she like. Like ask her. Honestly, with all pleasure, no stress. Honestly, because it's a way of encouraging a child to continue doing that. She's on the right track. Because in this world we are in now, a lot of teenagers of her age are on social media, trying to compare their life, trying to when they see that they can't meet up with others, they start thinking that their life is not perfect and other. But your daughter is she's living the real life. She's building her future, which is amazing. It's amazing. She's putting all that energy in learning. It's not easy. You know what? That girl will become an athlete tomorrow. I won't be surprised that she's going to become one of the greatest black author in Italy if she chooses to live in Italy tomorrow. Honestly, no, I love that. I love that. No, I don't know how to express myself, but I love it. Honestly, Jenny, I love it. Okay, I love that she's reading. So it's important we support our children, our kids, anybody around us that that have talents. They have talents, and they are. Jenny, did you know that there are some teenagers of our age right now that all they do is thinking about different brands that they want to wear, different brands of clothes that they want to wear today. Teenagers of her age, but she is at home reading. That is awesome. That is really, really awesome for me. If you ask me, it's awesome. So I'll be happy to gift her two books. I will be happy. No stress at all. No stress. Is a gift. A gift is a gift. Anybody can gift me, okay? So this is gift. This is Easter gift from me to her. So let me know. All right. When she finished her breathing, let me know another one. But he can also go get informed at the bookstore how they do it here in Italy. Or maybe she just wants to have a book collection. Who knows? Very happy for you, Janet. Lady King, honestly, I'm happy for her because it's difficult to find kids that love reading right now. Out of experience, I can tell you the teenagers of our age right now, all they think about is to go out. They don't even have their family at home. All they think about now is to go out with friends and hang out with friends and do TikTok and social media. And I'm not saying social media is bad. Social media can be good and bad too, but she's at home reading. I will take her to the big bibliotheca in town. Maybe she can find more books there. Yeah, take her there. Maybe, yeah, the big one. she will find more books there. Trust me, you will see they will fall in love with her when they know that she actually love reading. She's that book type of girl. They will love it because that's the word they're looking for, people like that, because the social media have done a lot of damages in teenagers' life that they don't even think about reading and others. All they think about is what to wear, how to make a TikTok video and thereabouts. So I support her. I support her. Honestly, I will take her to the big bibliothèque and she will find something there. She will. Thanks everyone. I do appreciate it. Register her with a library. I think there is there will be an option with a library where she can go to take book instead of buying always. Because when they notice that I believe that she keep the book clean. Okay, she can even bring her collections and show them the every reason that she need that book. So I think go to talk to the library close to you. There will be an option for her because it's interesting to have a child that love reading. Very, very interesting, honestly. I don't know how to express it, but it's interesting, honestly. So support her. So we all agree that when your child love doing something, it's not a sickness. It's just something that they love and something that they have passion in. So it's not a sickness. We should learn to support our kids in everything that they are doing because everybody cannot be the same. They smoke on the streets, dating TikTok, wearing like adults, 15 years old, behaving like a 25 years old. She's on right direction. I'm so happy for her. She's definitely on the right direction. I am super, super happy for her because the teenagers of these days, my God, the teenagers are like I was talking to a friend of mine some time ago. We were going for a walk in the evening, a fast walk. So we saw these teenagers like 11 years, 12 years, 13 years old. Four of them walking by 6:30 p.m. during winter, walking at that night, no person guiding them, no parents. They are just walking and playing loud music on the streets. We're like, what is wrong with some parents? These kids has to be home by this time. It's not even summer that maybe they are going to meet their friend. They're just walking in the dark at this time of the night that they're supposed to be at home. Even if they are not reading, I'm not saying every child should read because every child has the right to do what they want to do. But when you find yours that is in this direction, it's something to be proud of. I know a book is money, but I think you should read it like everybody suggested. Go to the library or go to the bibliothèque. They can, if they know her, they can even be, sending her book monthly. Every month they will send her books while she returned the one she had. Volunteer, they will be sending books to her to read. She's really, really on the right track because I know there's a lot of teenagers that love to read, but there are few right now. There are few of them right now, you know. So when you have one, we should cherish it. So I'm happy to cherish your daughter. I'm happy to crush on your daughter, Janet. I'm sorry, but I'm happy to crush on her for having that passion in reading. It's amazing, like amazing, honestly. So follow the suggestion of people here. Try to go and see what the library will say on how they can help because it's really, really good. So we should learn to, help our children to develop, to make their own choice by themselves. You are laughing. Honestly, I'm helping you to crush on you. I'm helping you. Honestly, no, 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 no. È vero, ma lei legge in italiano e in inglese. Vuole capire italiano e inglese o tutte e due lingue? Perché lei parla inglese e parla italiano anche. E Janet, sto aspettando perché sono curioso, sono molto curioso e sono curiosa e contenta anche perché interessante. I can't wait to buy her books and give to my daughter. When she writes a book, I can't wait for my daughter to read a book. Other person right, honestly. No, ma Lady King, ma è vero. 15 anni. Ma è vero. Phyllis sta dicendo, è vero. Because they're all outside trying to be adults. They don't know what adult is. They don't know that adults. In italiano, legge in italiano o tutti e due. Janet. cosa bella, mi piace tanto, mi piace tanto, tanto. I don't have book collection, I only have cooking book collection. I have cooking book library. Like how I'm so obsessed when I see a book that I love the recipe. I have cooking book library, and right now, as I'm talking to you guys, and when it comes to the time to behave like adult, they start feeling old. Exactly. That is why most of them will be like, "Oh, I'm old." No, now I'm. You see, 25 years old saying that she's old. What is 50 years old going to do? Both. That is nice. No, I love that. That is nice, Janice. That is nice. Well done. Well done. It's nice. No, no, she's on the right track. Yeah, but it's true. You will see 25 years old. When the person get to 30 years, he want to achieve the heaven and earth. And when they don't achieve heaven and earth at the age of 30, they will say that the world have failed them. Not knowing that it's not like that. Everybody, maybe their mates achieve something at that age, like Kim Kardashian, Jenner family. Maybe they achieve them. The other ones try to compare their life, not knowing that these people are that they have somebody that have already established those things for them. If you have a celebrity's mother, like now I'm trying to build something in the future, my daughter will probably, my kids will probably take over it. They will did not start from scratch. So there is different when you start from scratch, when you're starting something from scratch from the beginning, than when you already have a foundation laid for you to take over. So I think this is something that parents need to start teaching their kids as well, because in this age, a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers don't understand that some people actually, made it fast because they already have a foundation, and they might be doing the same thing like the other person, but they started from scratch. They did not have foundation. They did not have help. So I think they should appreciate. Everyone should learn to appreciate their step. Everyone should learn to appreciate their journey, and parents also own their kids that explanation that don't compare your life, don't compare your journey with another person's journey, because all fingers are not equal. The person might be, you might go into something with somebody tomorrow, and the person will, be successful before you. But if you have patience, you will get there. Don't compare, because a lot of teenagers have given up their dream today because the other teenager made it before them, or they couldn't. You will see teenagers doing surgery, plastic surgeries. Teenagers that don't have kids, teenagers that don't, they've never even have kids, everything about them is okay, but because they want to be like another celebrity that is their age, they will start going into surgeries and all those things without even trying to figure out what the life has to offer them, just because they want to compare their life with another person. I think parents need to step in, because a lot of things are happening in the life of our teenagers. Honestly, I know teenagers are not very easy to control, because at that age, that's 15 years, 13 years down until they become adults. Because it's when they become adult, their head will now, their head is like this from very big, but when they are getting to 18, clock 18 years, adults, then when they keep going this, it will start pressing down. They will now start reasoning. But at the beginning, if you can catch them, I think it's important we catch them and give them the right advice and help them to focus, to go to the right direction, and not to compare their life with anybody's life at all. And it looks like it's normal here. Another culture suck for me. Honestly, it's like that. It's like that, feeling. It's what it is. It's what it is. My throat. It's what it is, my dear. So it's really, really nice. I really, really like what is happening. Nne, I really like it, honestly. So is we have to help our kids as well, because sometimes they're making choices that they don't know that they are making the wrong choices. This kind of thing. They just make it without knowing that there is a mistake, and at the end of the day, they will regret it. We can always be there to support them, to give them our advice the way we can. And there's nothing else we can do. We can't force them, but we can force them to by using style to ship in some advice, to help them with whatever they choose to do in life. But comparing, like I heard about a videos. I think that is a Nigerian girl that I don't know how to clear, but I don't want to enter YouTube problem. She take her own life because I think it's because of social pressure. I don't know what it is. I heard some people, some celebrities, some influencers talking about it today on on Instagram. It's really really bad. I know life might be tough. Trust me, when I said I've experienced tough life in this life, I have experienced it. So life can be cruel to some people, even when as even I think it do happen to innocent people. Life can sometimes be cruel to the innocent ones that you have no other choice. The only thing you'll be thinking is to, take it and just leave this air. But it's not the answer. It's not the answer to anything because it might not feel the pain anymore. But what about the people you are leaving behind? What about people you are leaving those tortures behind? So it's also good for us to keep telling them that success is not where the life ends. Okay, success is good, but life does not end as success because if they only understand success, succeeding in everything they do, when the success doesn't come, they don't have an option than to think that the life is useless. They have to also learn how to stand during the tough time because tough time is actually what gives us the strength to face the reality. But if they don't learn how to stand, how to overcome the tough time, this is why most of them end up being a drug addict, looking for an easy way out, something that will make them forget. But if they start taking those things that make them forget the difficult time, the difficulties, the whatever the challenges that may be, that thing will expire. When they take those things, it will expire. When those things weigh out of them, they will go to take it again. This is what makes them become junkie, which is not good. So I think taking his life is not the right thing to do. It's never the right thing. We should learn to accept the difficult time because there are difficult time is cruel. It's something that is, I don't wish anybody that. I don't wish anybody to be in a difficult, like very difficult situation, because it can be so difficult that you just want to give up. You just want to give up in life, but giving up is not the answer. Taking your own life is not the answer. The answer is ahead of you, and you have to be strong to be able to get the answer. Because if you are not strong enough, it's just like we now, this situation of COVID situation, everybody's locked down. Parents are not allowed to see their kids, just like one of the lady parents we are talking to today in the church after a service. Their grandparents, and these grandparents, they are used to, Italians having their grandkids around them during Sundays or Saturdays. But because of the situation that they can't even go, they are scared to go to their kids because they don't know if they will get the virus from their kids. And the kids are scared to come to them because they don't want to give the grandparents, because they are old. They don't want to give it to them because nobody know who carries it, this COVID or not. So it's only the strong that will survive it. So that is why I keep telling people to be strong. I know even me, I am tired. I am molto stanca, molto stanca, ma dobbiamo vivere, dobbiamo combattere. This is me. We have to live, we have to fight. If we don't fight, we will let the situation take control of us. And when the situation take control of us, it's not going to end well. So it's what it is. Feeling Italy, some youth as young as 23 already smoking. He's 23. You're talking about 23. 23 is too old now. You're talking about 17 years. They take their mother's card, their parents' health card to go to the machine to buy cigarettes. You're talking about 23 is too old. They're 23 are already adults. We're talking about you when you talk about smoking, talk about 17, 16. Their parents don't care. Their parents give them their health card to go to buy the cigarettes, to smoke. They all smoke together in the house. So 23 is already adult. 23 is already matured enough. When you talk about smoking, talk about 16 years, 17 years here. As young as 13 years. Exactly. As young, even 13 years. Already, they are smoking is the parents. When the parents smoke, the parents give them car to go to buy it. Because, for me, I know I'm not judging, but how can a parent, even if the child is not small, how can a parent give their health card to a teenager to go to buy cigarettes for them? That is not good. That is bad. What are you teaching to those child? Because when a child see you eating something, just like even my as little as my Christina is, she's 2 years and 2 months old. When I'm eating something, she's curious to eat that thing. She will attempt to take coffee several times. So imagine you giving your child a health card to go to buy cigarettes for you always, and the child watch you smoke that often, and the child going to buy it knowing that he or she can actually open it and smoke even at the street, can buy 2 pack because you want to taste that thing you want. Everybody has the urge, to try something new. And when they see the parents eating that thing, smoking like that, they want to also smoke. They want to also to try the smoking thing. And you give them your card, they buy two and give you one, because the machine don't give cigarettes to teenagers. So they take their parents' card to go to buy it. So I think most of these things fell on their parents. Their parents are the reason to this. Because if you don't want your child to smoke, you will not send your child to go to buy cigarettes. I know cigarettes, some people said it helps them to relieve stress and all that, but don't involve your child in that. But some parents do. So I was shocked. Mistake is 13 years. I was shocked and dating young, and it's just normal. God help me. Lady King girl, God help me. I will send her to Africa, my grandfather village. Sometimes I actually tell Cosmo. Sometimes I tell Cosmo, continue doing what you're doing. When you grow up, when you reach certain age, I'm going to send you to Africa where there is no light, electricity, where you will learn how to work with your hand. 1 month holiday with me in Africa. You will do everything manual, no Wi-Fi. I will personally not subscribe to Wi-Fi. I will subscribe to Wi-Fi, but I will disable it only when you want to talk to your father. You will talk to your father, but having access to Wi-Fi 24 hours to 24 hours, I won't give it to you. I will take you to Africa to see that you are living in heaven, to see the hustle that another person, another child like you is facing in another continent. I told him that, and I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. He has to go see a different life to learn, because it's not a torture, but for him to learn about life, to appreciate and to cherish things. It's not only him. I'm taking Christina as well. I'm taking both of them. When they grow to a certain age, I will take them there just for a couple of time for them to feel it. I'm not even going to Port Harcourt. I'm going to take them to my village where I come from. Not even city. I'm taking them to my village where I come from. That is where I want to take them to. For them to stay there for a week, 2 weeks to see. I will have a generator, but I will on it only when it's necessary. They will stay without electricity, without internet, to live a different life. It helps them to learn and to think. I found out here some do long years relationship. Yeah, they do. Me, I'm judging, sorry. And this those close to me know it. He says she's judging. Like being together for 16 years before getting married. Yeah, they do long times relationships like that. They start from teenager, then go to school together. Then when they finish secondary school, which is called a superior, then when they get a job, some of them will plan to get a job, go to university. After university, they will now marry. I actually have friends like that. They married 2 years ago, three. Now I think getting to 3 years ago, the relationship was so long. They met when they were in school, so they do honestly. Uh, Smoking is part of them, more like social life. They don't see it as anything. It's just like chewing gum in Nigeria. You don't see it as anything. It's because of the parents, because it's not every parent that actually accept it. Some parents smoke, yes, but they don't want their kids to. I'm blaming some parents that let their kids do that. Even send their kids to go to buy those cigarettes. Those are the ones I'm blaming. But there are some parents that are smoking that don't let their kids come close to the smoking. She will start dating at 16, not 13. I never. On feeling. Things I like here is that one thing I like here is that they start teaching them about sex education at a school. Yes, that is very, very good. Yeah, I like that about them. It's not like our people that that see it as a sin, that don't want to talk about it. So I like it. I like that they teach them early and they know about it early. So I like that about the school here. It's very, very good. Almost all Western teach this when the kids are teenagers, because those are delicate time. Because there was a program I was watching that you see almost all the kids, almost all mothers there are all teenagers. They were all teenagers and they have kids with their school, first love boyfriend, those school secondary school lovers, boyfriend and all that. So I like that about them here. That is very, very good. So back to the smoking, like last year during this when this COVID started last year, I have a neighbor that was admitted. The child was admitted in the hospital in my city here. So in the hospital, because some mothers can be so, I don't know how to put them. I don't know how to put it, but it's so sad. Your child is in the intensive care in the hospital and in the in the children care, and this woman couldn't resist the urge. The child is an oxygen and you're smoking. She was smoking inside the same room where the child that is taking the oxygen is, and it's forbidden to smoke in a children's ward. But this lady was smoking. The nurses came to stop her. No way. They had to call police to force her out of there. I believe that the child welfare, the government will take that. I believe that something, either they will take that child out or they will investigate her, because no reasonable mother will have a child that is coughing, like the child has a problem of breathing, and you're smoking inside the same room in the hospital as well. Imagine what that child is going to. The child was actually crying, asking her to stop. She was, I know some life can be tough as because I'm a mother. I know that being a mother can be tough, can be stressful, can be challenging, but your child is crying for you to stop smoking inside that room, and she was busy smoking, and this child was coughing, couldn't breathe, and she was smoking. My God, she's an animal. For me, no, that is bad. Honestly, sex education is very important. Very selfish woman. Honestly, police has to come in. Police, they had to call police. The police walked her out and they let the child. The nurses started taking care of the child. They walked her out of the hospital. So government took over the child. So I believe that if that child don't have a father, government will take that child out of that one, because it's not good. It's your child, for Christ's sake. Even if it's another person's child, we are not supposed to treat that child like that. Even if that child belongs to another person, no child is deserve that kind of treatment, especially when they are in that difficult moment. I'm here listening, taking my bath. It's okay, no problem. No problem. No, honestly, some mothers, I know, honestly, motherhood can be tough. Motherhood can be challenging. Not only motherhood, parents in general, because it's not only the mothers. I know that we mothers, we play most of the roles, like from beginning carrying the child from first to 9 months and all that. But the fathers, the our husbands also follow to play, also help, because it's also challenging for them. It's also a different life. So I'm going to generalize. Parenthood can be very, very difficult, but we have to find a way to also help our kids, because we are the one that brought them out of this world. They did not bring themselves out of this world, so we have to help them. We don't have to torture them. It can be challenging, but we have to find a way. Even if it's to lock ourselves in the room and let them do whatever we want to do, just give yourself some break. Let them turn your house upside down. Don't even do anything. Just leave the toys all over the place to have some rest, to breathe. Because trust me, if you are not healthy, if your parents are not healthy, especially the mothers, if you are not okay, you don't expect your family to be okay. If you are not healthy, you cannot have a healthy family. And to be healthy, you have to take care of yourself. By taking care of yourself, when you relax, even if it's 5 minutes relax, you will have mind, the energy to take care of your family. But if you think that you are a machine, you can do it all without resting, you will break down. And when you break down, your family will break down with you. So it's better, no matter what, leave the house to be dirty, leave everything to be like that, for you to take your rest. Because if you don't rest and you break down, your family is breaking down with you, which is not good. Her own case has nothing to do with motherhood, but showing the kind of person she is. They're very wicked human being. Some don't care. They smoke even when there are new babies around. I remember when I think that was during Christina's own. That some mothers will leave their, thank God. One thing is that I thank God that in the hospital here they put two people. Christina, close that place. They put two people in a room just for a safety purpose. So some mothers will just walk downstairs. They can't really. Cause Christina, go to talk to your mom. Some mothers can't really, they can't seize the urge to go out. They leave their kids to go outside to smoke, just to smoke. You see them walking, and I was like, a child, a newborn baby. Can't you just give the child few months, then you go back to your smoking and all that? At the end of the day, it's not good because at the old age they suffer for it. They suffer for it a lot. Her own case is some act like only them existing. True, it's not good smoking from grandparents to kids. I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, there are a lot from grandparents to grandkids as actually. It's kind of sometimes it's kind of generational thing. it's, it's kind of generational thing, all the generations smoke from beginning to the end. Okay. But some people don't like it actually. Some parents end up not liking it at all. Some act like, please, what's the latest concerning the lockdown, especially with school? At the moment, until after Easter, IJ, there is nothing to do right now. Lockdown remains until after Easter, because they know that the people will travel if they ease the lockdown right now. So nothing is going to happen until after Easter. Easter is in few weeks, so everything will happen after Easter. After Easter, I believe every schools are going to be opening by next month, maybe middle of next. They don't have dates yet, but they want to make sure that, because they are vaccinating teachers right now, teachers are going for vaccination right now. So I believe that when they finish to do the vaccination for teachers, and after Easter, because if they open the whole thing right now, the movement for Easter will be too much. So they want to put people down. Even we wanted to travel to, but we can't travel. So they want to make sure that everybody is at home until after Easter. So after Easter, and the most of the majority of the teachers are vaccinated, they're going to open school. So, but another thing about the whole opening school is that try to read smoking even when pregnant. Yeah, a lot of people smoke when they're pregnant. Okay, thanks. I think school will resume September. I think before September. It could be before September, before the way they are talking about, because I also heard that when they open the school, because if they are pushing it this way, they will open the school after Easter. But the terms and condition is that when a student has COVID, the whole school and the whole of his friends are going to be quarantined. It's not just like it's not anymore let the person that is tested positive be quarantined. Even if you are not positive and you have friends that come in contact with you, even if they are not positive, that all of them will be quarantined for 14 days before going back to school. They want to vaccinate all because of the holiday coming, August holiday. Yeah, but I think some school will be open. Some school will resume April, because I have exam during this summer. So I think school is going to resume, but this is the one of the laws right now that every it's not like a few months ago that maybe when one person tested positive and the others will go to school while the person positive will stay home. So right now it's become, because they say but this particular English wave of COVID is more dangerous, it spread very fast, and it's not like the last year one. It's not like the China one. The English one is more tough than the China one. So they are more strict about it, and they want to make sure that most of the teachers are vaccinated before schools are open. I'm thinking it will be in September too. Let's see. I don't know yet, but if in my school they are talking about that we might go back soon, but I don't know. I don't really know about it. They are thinking about next month after Easter, but we'll see what happens. There is no sign at all. If they actually continue to suspend the vaccine, it means that it might not happen. It might be September if this suspension of that, because some people, I think they open it again in Lombardia, they stopped the vaccine, but I think they started again because some people actually react to the vaccine, and I heard that some people few die because of the after taking the vaccine. So if it continues like this, they might school might open September and not now. I'm thinking it will open, no sign. Now they said a cat contacted this English. Oh my god, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A cat? Where? Which cat? Beacon. The cat got it. Really? So right now animals are also involved. Jesus, I thought they say COVID don't affect animals. Cats. Oh my God, this is not good. This is not a good news, eh? When will we catch break? When will we catch break? I'm tired. I don't know. I don't know. But how can cats contact? If this English wave if it is affecting animal, it's going to be tough because it's going to be tough for those that has animal at home, those that has pets at home. It affects animal too. Really. Sometimes ago I saw where they interviewed that it doesn't affect animals. People shouldn't be scared of animals and all that. I don't have a pet. I'm not against anybody that has a pet. What about the dogs that they walk out every day? Dogs sneaks the floor and everything. If this started affecting animals, it's going to be a long run. It's not going to be like it's now we are waiting. We're counting. We might face this thing till next year. If this thing enters animal in Europe, we might face this till next year, honestly, because it's not anymore a joke. Oh God, God help us. No, 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 no. He's been planning to get a pet. I've been planning to get a pet, and then no, my sister, cara mia, lascia stare per il momento non è il momento giusto, lascia stare perché non si sa mai, nessuno lo sa cosa sta succedendo adesso. Nessuno lo sai, nessuno. Now English, I'm telling you, and the English one they said is more tough than the China one that everybody carries on the head that time. The English one is tougher than the China one, which makes it crazy because hey, I don't know another country one that will come out. Thank God that the one they say Nigeria own because 3 weeks ago, is it 3 weeks ago they talk about there is a Nigerian kind of COVID in Italy. I don't know if you guys heard that news. There's Nigerian kind of COVID in Italy. There's South African kind of COVID in Italy. There is English kind of COVID in Italy. That Nigerian own is as strong as English own. It resists the vaccine and all that. So after that, I've not heard about Nigerian own anymore. I had it. So thank God they don't talk about Nigerian own anymore. Probably nobody called the Nigerian kind of party anymore because how many bad names they want to associate with this country. So I'm so happy that they don't talk about Nigerian kind of COVID anymore because I'm tired. Now it's only English. English, they said they got it from South Africa. This time in 3 days you are gone. I'm telling you, they said it's good. There's this South African one and the English one that is really, really aggressive. Like it's more aggressive than the last year on the China on. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I don't know what you're going to do, but I believe that God will find a way, honestly. Somebody told me to stop calling God in this thing. I should start taking scientists and blah blah blah. But the one I know is God. The only one I can call in situation is God. I grew up like that. Call me religion or whatever you want to call me, but it's God I have to call to for a help because if I need something, it's God I'm calling. So even if scientists are the one working hard to develop this vaccine and all that, I still have to call God because God is the one that will give them the wisdom to develop the right vaccine. Not they can't do it by their own power, okay? So non mi piacciono gli animali. È veramente io per me così così, non voglio animali a casa. Non they are like babies, animale, gatto, cane, tutto come bambini. E trita come bambini, e spende un sacco di soldi, eh. Non è come in Africa, dove non spendi soldi, devi fare vaccine, devi comprare cibo, devi pulire, è lavoro. Cristina le piace il cane, ma non vuole, non vuole. Cosimo le piace il gatto, ma non vuole. No, no, per me no. Come, perché animale è come bambini, è uguale. In Europe, it's like having a baby at home. I love animals. No, paura. It's they are lovely when they know you actually, because I remember 2012, 2013, the first time I visited my in-laws, they had a big dog. So I wasn't familiar with the dog, but I get to know the dog, and it's lovely when you get to meet them, when you get to, when they know you, when they can smell you, they are calm and they're lovely. They are not really harmful like that. Here, before COVID period, they do big animals event. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yes, it's true. Ijima, me, I'm just scared. She says she's just scared. It's like that, It's like that. But there are a lot of people that like, and my kids love animal. Like Christina, if I leave Christina, whenever she see people's dog, she puts her hand like this to put in the mouth of the dog. So I'm always the one putting her. She's not scared. She rushed to animals. Meanwhile, Cosmo was actually like that until he had an encounter with a bulldog in a centro commercial where they did not cover the dog mouth. So the dog started barking on everybody, and Cosmo was holding a toy. So the dog wanted to take the toy from Cosmo. So since that time, Cosmo becomes scared of dog. After that is, and I don't blame him. That kind of this big dog with these big aggressive bulldogs when they bark. If in fact one old man that was there was like, what the old man, oh, Miss Not Spavento. Ma perché questa cane qua? The old man got angry. Everybody that was around the dog was scared because this aggressive dog in the commercial center. I don't know what they were thinking. Honestly, that day, I said if that dog will have touched Cosimo, I will have break a law in Italy by slapping. Like I would drag the woman because it's the woman that I wanted to grab that woman head in Central Commercial. Like I wanted to fight, like carry her on her head, use and sweep the floor. Let police come and arrest me. How can they bring dog in the big dog without covering the mouth of the dog in the commercial center? It's not good, and there is a law to cover the dog's mouth. Like I was so upset that day that if I was alone, I would have attacked the woman's threat. Like I would have jumped on the woman, even if the dog did not attack I would have jumped on that woman that day. After that, the Cosmo started being scared of dog because I don't blame him. It was a big dog that almost attacked him for nothing. Ijoma, you can buy fish. Yeah, you can actually have fish too. Yeah, I can manage fish. They are supposed to wear the mouth gate. They did not wear the dog anything, and it was this big, aggressive, dangerous dog. It was that big, eh? Honestly, I will have attacked. God knows how I felt that day. I was carrying Christina in the hand, and God knows that if not for Christina, if not that I could not just drop my child in the commercial center. The only thought that came to my mind was to jump on the woman and drag her down. That was the only thought. And then the second thing that stopped me was because the police will say that the dog did not attack your child. Why did you attack the woman? That is the second thing that stopped me. But I was this close from dragging that woman from here, like use her head to clean the commercial center that day. Honestly. But they usually hold them with their chain is not enough, especially when the dog is big. If it's these little dogs, they are okay. But if you are going in the commercial center with a big dog, like very big, aggressive dog, there is this dog, bulldog, very aggressive dog. Even if you hold them, they can even, push the owner to attack a child. So Cosmo was holding a toy, this balloon toy. And dog like those things. And sometimes dog attack kids for that. So the woman was absent-minded. I would say she was actually absent-minded. She was talking, forgetting that she has a dog that she did not cover the mouth gay or whatever they call it. And the dog wanted to jump on my heart. I said, God, thank you that the dog did not jump on my, because that woman, I don't care about sitting, I would have used my own teeth and finger to decide that woman's face that day. I would have gone to police, maybe that will have a case for me, but I wouldn't have let it go. I wouldn't have let government handle the case. I would have attacked the woman myself and tell her that it's a living woman dog too. And I have a neighbor beside me. She has a very big dog, and many things this dog has jumped out from the gate. That kind of dog is what I'm talking about. They are very dangerous dog. Like they are very, very dangerous, honestly. They can do that for little dogs, but big dogs, you must put the mouth protector. I said this dog was very big. Like this dog was very big and aggressive. I said almost everybody in that commercial center turned. They were scared. The way the dog was rushing towards customer. I will have attacked. God knows. God in heaven knows. I keep telling my husband that you will see the Africa in me when somebody attack my child, even in the school. Huh, that I'm quiet, gentle, try to do the right thing, not forget it. Don't come to my child though. You know when animal protect their child. You know when chicken when chicken give birth to new babies, and when you want to near this when you see a female chicken going out with the kids, and when you come close to it, because I've had a counter with chicken in my place before. Don't near my kids. Don't play with my kids. Because, oh God knows. I keep saying, God help me not to, have somebody that attack my kids. Because if they do, hey, they will know that there is human tiger. There is tiger a human being. Hey, I will unlash that aspect of my life. I don't care. But I will make sure that I give the person mark that even after the government, the person go, we sign all the agreements in the police station, the person will go home and have a mark. That she, especially the mothers, when you reach home, you will see, you will still remember my own mark in your house. You can't because this incident, you can't forget it when you give the person mark as well. So I will leave a mark that the person will go home, and when the person look at the mirror, the face or the hand, the person will see the encounter she had with me for tampering with my child. Don't come close to my child. Attack me, but not my children. Do whatever you want to do with me, but not my children, because that animal side, that darkness side, I will unleash that particular side that I never want to unleash on people. No, it's crazy. No, Cosmo, since then, Cosmo become very, very scared of dog. And I don't blame him because it was a bad experience. It wasn't a good experience for him at all. It wasn't good at all at all. It's not good. People should learn to, cover dog's mouth. Me too. At school, my husband knows I don't play. Even my child school back home always call before I go pick my daughter if something happened at her, because they know. I told my husband, I'm going to teach my kids to be respectful. I'm going to teach them to respect everyone. Hmm? Even if they are older than the person, I'm going to teach them respect. Make sure you respect everybody that comes around you. Make sure you don't look for trouble. But I'm also going to teach them to be aggressive at the same time. In this world we live in, they have to know the two sides, the humble side and the aggressive side. And some parents don't know this. They teach their kids to be only gentle and let other people take advantage of them. I'm going to teach them to be on the offensive side as well. I'm going to teach them how to defend themselves, because they are not white, they are not black, they are mixed, and they're in this particular world where they are targeting this kind of kids right now, and also black kids right now. Okay, so I'm going to teach them, you respect anyone, but if anybody cross you, make sure you don't leave that person without a mark. Make sure you give the person what the person will. Make sure you teach the person how to be respectful in the way the person approach you. This is me. I will teach them to respect everyone, including the tiniest animal on earth. I will teach them to be respectful, to be humble, but not to take nonsense from anybody. Don't take nonsense from anybody. Don't say my mother told me to be quiet, not to retaliate, not to defend myself. I will teach them to defend themselves too. Honestly, I will do that. I don't care what somebody will tell me, but I will teach them to be to defend themselves as well. Water is life. The water is life, not be small thing. No, today's life is really, really awesome, honestly. But it's what it is. We have to, learn to be. We have to learn to teach our children how to be humble, how to be respectful, and at the same time how to defend themselves. Because this world, there is a lot of kids running out there that their parents don't teach how. They don't know what respect is all about. They don't, that is why they just open mouth and talk whatever comes out of their mouth, and treat their fellow kids anyhow, which is not good. So we have the responsibility to teach our kids how to be respectful and also how to defend themselves, how to educate the ignorance using their own ignorant lifestyle, because it's what it is in this life. I don't want my kids to wait for me to come and fight for them. I want them to fight for themselves. Then I will come back. When I reach there, me and the mother of the child will now have a conversation as mother to mother. It's what it is. It's what it is. I'm a black, they are mixed, and they are categorized as black. So I teach them to defend themselves. Then I will now come and have a conversation with the mother of these uneducated children that they might come in contact with. But it's important for them to learn to defend themselves as well, honestly. What is like, you enjoy it? No, she really enjoyed this, no be small. My people, so we are over 2 hours today. Thank you so much for this chat today. You guys, I need a topic for next week, okay? I will still think about topic for next week, but I really love enjoying, and I enjoy this chat with you guys. Eh, I love it. So thank you so much, guys. For this Sunday lifestyle, stay out, stay safe out there. This Inglaterra, like Italians say, Inglaterra, wave Inglaterra. It's very aggressive. So be careful out there. Stay safe out there. Keep yourself and your children safe out there. Okay. I'm going to catch you guys next week. Okay. Love you guys, and have a blessed week ahead. God bless you. Bye.